Okay, so I'm done with removing the old medium. I didn't remove everything just because this plant has so many new roots, and all the roots seem to be doing just great, so I didn't want to disturb them too much. The sphagnum moss I took out as much as I could. That was my only problem. I think I damaged one or two new roots, and I'm pretty bummed about this, but it happens. Some people just cut a lot of them. If the orchid doesn't fit in the pot, I would not recommend that, actually. But yeah. Anyway, so this is the final product. It's okay if some bark is still attached, like this one. This is a new root and it's attached to the bark, so I would really just keep it like that. There's no harm in that. Okay, I will be repotting this in a pot that I custom made. I drilled holes in it because I really do like how orchids grow when they have a lot of air to the roots. Unfortunately, I am in desperate need of clear plastic pots, and whenever I find some, I save them and use them for the ones that require some attention. This one seems to be doing just fine, so I will use this white one. This is the same size as the pot it was bought in, because I don't think it needs a bigger size. This will fit it just right. And if we do a measurement, we can see that it actually fits it just right, and it gives some room for some new growth as well. As a potting medium, I will use something new today, and I will show you in a minute. What I usually use is pure bark like this, medium-sized. But especially because I drill extra holes and right now it's rather warm, I discovered my orchids kind of dry out a little bit too fast. So I found another mix, which looks like this. It has some coconut husk, some bark, some perlite, sphagnum moss, and sphagnum moss peat. I would definitely not use this as a sole medium, but I will mix it up with my bark, and hopefully this will ensure some more moisture for my orchids. As a proportion, I used about 75% bark and 25% of this mix. I hope it will do fine. Okay. I will add a thin layer of this mix on the bottom. Okay. Now, let's see where the new growth starts. As you can see, the new growth is oriented towards this side of the plant, which means this side should be placed close to the rim of the pot. So this is how I will try to pot it. I will adjust the depth of the actual plant along the way, but I think it should be fine. I'm just gonna place bark. You're not seeing this. I'm just gonna place the bark, the mix rather, around the plant. I'm not a huge fan of pushing the mix into the pot. It's not very okay to leave big air gaps in the pot, but I definitely don't suggest damaging the roots by pressing too hard on the medium. So what I do is I need to squeeze the pot, and this actually makes the medium go right down. You can tap it as well. This motion is the best that I found. Okay, I will place the medium around the plant, and I'll worry about leveling it later. is a big piece. Not good for Oncidiums. Maybe good for Cattleya's. Too big for what I need. I don't know if you can see this, but by doing this, all the medium goes where it's supposed to go. So I really don't have to press anything. This is just one of the reasons why I like plastic pots better than ceramic pots. And yes, I know that orchids breathe better, but I'm just doing a lot of holes here, so it's practically the same thing. Also, ceramic pots tend to dry out faster because they permit the orchid to breathe a lot better. But again, my fix on this issue is rather a lot of holes in the pot. I am almost done here. When you water an orchid, you'll see that the medium tends to go even lower in the pot, and the level is actually decreasing. So it's okay if you put just a tiny little bit more than what you'd like, because after watering, you'll see it tends to go down just slightly. Okay. Really like for this orchid to be a bit more stable, but I'll just wait for the roots to get acclimatized, adjusted, much better word, and then it will become stable. But yeah, I think this is about it. There's some more here and there. Here I see gaps. This is rather, this bulb is rather too deep, but because of the tendency of Oncidiums to actually go higher and higher, eventually the old bulbs will get a bit deeper and the new bulbs will tend to climb up. But this is okay, just as long as the mix is airy enough. At your next repot, you can just get rid of this one. Okay, little tap. Make sure everything is tight. And this is about it. Okay guys, hope you found this helpful, and if you want to see more videos regarding orchids and any other plants actually, because I'm going to be doing a lot of videos on some different plants I'm getting into at the moment. You can subscribe. I'm posting regularly, or as regularly as I can. If you want to talk more, see photos or whatever, give me suggestions, ask me questions, you can use the Facebook page I have, which is mentioned in the description. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.